A very good afternoon to Miss Sareen Tan and the class of 1E1. My name is Rohit and today I'm going to interview my grandfather about the conditions in his life during the years 1930s to 1970s. Good afternoon, Grandpa. How are you?
I'm fine.
I'm going to ask you a few questions. Are you ready?
Yes, I am ready.
Grandpa, please introduce yourself.
My name is Jivat. I was born in 1933 and I am turning 77 this year. My birthplace was in Hyderabad, Sindh, which is now present day Pakistan.
Grandpa, how many siblings do you have?
I have two brothers and one sister. I am the eldest of my family.
Grandpa, so how was your schooling years?
I was enrolled in a school called Bhavandas, that is a boys and girls school. The education at that time in India was easy and I did well in all my exams.
Now, Grandpa, tell me, what year did you come to Singapore?
I came to Singapore around 1947 after the Japanese occupation.
Why did you come to Singapore?
I came to Singapore for further my studies and to work here. I studied for about 1.5 years in Singapore at Anglo-Chinese School at Coleman Street.
What did your father work as in Singapore?
My father was a businessman. We owned a retail shop in Changi village.
What did you work as in Singapore?
I managed my own textiles business in 1949 and traveled on business trips to Sarawak and BNP, which stands for British North Borneo.
Where did you first stay when you came to Singapore?
I stayed with my grandfather who had a shop house in North Bridge Road where present day Funan Center is located.
When did you settle down?
My marriage was held in Singapore in month of April 1960.
How many children do you have?
I have 4 children, 2 boys and 2 girls, and now I have 6 grandchildren.
Which country do you prefer living in, Singapore or India?
I definitely prefer living in Singapore as it has given me a successful and peaceful life.
How was modern Singapore different from its past?
Nowadays, the bus fares and food prices are a lot more expensive than that in the 1950s and 1960s. In the past, life was less stressful. We were happy and contented with whatever we had. Nowadays, youngsters have a rat race to run and life seems to be very tough and stressful for them. Of course, quality of the life now is more luxurious and the amenities are much better.
Grandpa, do you prefer living in modern Singapore or Singapore in the past?
I prefer modern Singapore as now the public transports are convenient. There are no more racial riots and it is much safer. There are more beautiful tall buildings such as condominium and bigger bungalows. It is really nice to be staying in modern Singapore.
Thank you, Grandpa, for your valuable time.
You are welcome, my grandson.